So Anthropic just launched Claude Design and everyone's going crazy over it. It is mind-blowing. You can actually prompt and make slides, presentations, and yes, you can download it. That's PPTs, videos, landing pages, iOS apps, even Android apps. And the craziest part is you can also make Instagram and LinkedIn carousels for your posts. And we'll make all of them today in this video. Hi, I'm Atul. I have been a tech founder for over 20 years and now I educate people like you on AI. About 500,000 people follow me on Instagram where they learn with me, AI the simple way. So subscribe now to learn with me. So let's get started. We'll make slides first. So open Claude, or you can go to claude.ai/design, or what you can also do is, if you use Claude already, you'll see a new icon over here, the paint palette called design. Click on that and you'll be taken over here. Since we are making slides, we'll go to the slide deck option over here. I'll walk you through each one of them, but let's make slides first. Let's give it a name called Claude Design only, because I'm giving it a prompt which is going to ask it to make design about telling you all about what Claude Design is. So I've got a prompt here. I'm going to just copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so it says new slide deck. We've given the name. I don't want speaker notes. Design system, we're not setting up now, but let's click on create. Okay, so you can add a bunch of things here. So design system is that if you're making it for your company and if you already have a specific design, color, font that you follow, you can do that. Or if you have something for your brand. If you have some reference screenshots, you can do that, but I don't want to do all of that. We'll just give a simple English prompt. So we paste it here and send. Let's see what happens. So it's already doing this. It started to make it. A lot of you who know what Figma is, when Claude launched this, Figma's stock went down by about 7%. So that's the kind of impact it has had over there. Now, while it is making it, I'm going to quickly also tell you that what a design system is. So if you upload your own design system, which means the fonts that you're using, the font family that you're using, the colors that you're using, the typography that you're using, everything. So every brand has a brand playbook in which they have all of this. So if you upload that, then everything that Claude Design is going to make will be in your own design. So we haven't given that yet over here. Let's see how it works. And it's ready. The decks are ready. See, I asked it to make a slide deck for each one of them. So it made 8 slide decks and I'll walk you through each one of them. It is pretty good. It's actually like a designer has made it who's sitting in your team and whose full-time job is to make this. Look at the headline, look at the color code, create anything without code, 8 minutes on how I build slides, sites, videos, apps, carousels, just by chatting with AI. So the topic that I gave was, the prompt is right here. I said that create a slide deck introducing Claude Design to non-technical working professionals, which is basically my audience. So this is what it has made. So this is the first slide, is the intro slide. Second is, imagine having a designer and developer who work for you just by chatting. You just describe and it builds. Then the first use case, make slides. So it is also telling you how to make, and it's also giving you a tip over here. Paste voice note transcript, ask for 10 slides, edit slides by speaking. Amazing. Then number 3, you can also make short videos. We'll do that after this. Ideally for product demonstrations or promo videos. Then slide 5 says make landing pages and then make app prototypes. And we can do that for Android and iOS both. So the presentation is pretty slick, very, very impressive. There can be sometimes some spelling errors, but that is all editable. I'll show you how to edit also. Now, if you see on top, see, it's got this wrong. AI is here, AI is here. It should have been AI with AI. So yeah, something. So take it with a pinch of salt. Everything that Claude Design is going to give you, it will be 90% there, maybe 92% there, but last finishing touch will be yours. Okay, now some options over here. Number 1 is if you want to present this over here, like all of them have, you can present it in this tab, full screen, new tab. If you tap on share, then you can duplicate this project. The best part is, what I want to show you over here is that you can download and export it as PPTX, also as PDF. You can also straight away send it to Canva. And then if you love editing it on Canva, you can do it over there. Okay, so those were that. Now let's come to the edit part. Okay, so if the moment you click on edit, you can edit the entire slide because it's built on code. You can. So let's say I want to remove this question mark. Done. I want to change this headline to want more AI shortcuts like this every week, then follow me. So you can keep changing that as you wish. So this is the edit. You can also change the background color. Wherever you click, you can change. So let's say I want to change the fill to green. See, that happens. How amazing is that? Yeah. So it's got almost everything. I can draw similarly. There's something called tweaks also. So let's say I also want to add speaker notes. Then I can add that as well. So a bunch of things over here. I'm going to do a detailed video on just slides, so we'll cover that over there. Now let's go to the number 2 point that we want to cover today, which is creating videos. Okay, now let's make animated videos. Now these are best if you are wanting to demonstrate or give like a 30-second, 40-second product overview or an explainer video. So what we'll do is you go to Claude Design again, and then since you don't have an option, like over here you had an option for slide deck, you don't have for animated video. It will be choose the prototype, and over here let's just write animated video. Yeah, and yes, we want it to be high fidelity, we want it to be created, so just click on create. Okay, now what we'll do is I had downloaded the presentation that we just made, so we'll convert that presentation into an animated video. Let's see how it does. So I had downloaded that. I am going to attach that. Yeah, here it is. And I'll give it a very simple prompt. The prompt will be, I've copied it also. Yeah. So we say it very simply that make an animated video based on the attached deck. Let's go. You'll start making it. So before Claude will make those videos for me, it's going to ask me some questions. So let's answer them. So it says, target length 30 seconds, punchy. Yeah, because I only had 8 slides, so I'll keep it to 30 seconds. Aspect ratio, let's keep it as YouTube. You can also do vertical if you are more of a reels, shorts person, TikTok person. Visual tone, warm, editorial, minimal, bold, graphic, playful, colorful, techy. Let's keep it minimal. Branding to feature, generic AI builder framing, keep AI with AI, create a brand. Yeah, let's do that. Include speaker notes, script for voiceover. Let's say decide for me, motion style, kinetic mini mockups that assemble on screen. This will be, I think I like this. End with a CTA, subscribe CTA original because it was there on the deck. Let's go with it. Let's go. It's going to take some time, but it's pretty fast, though it burns a lot of tokens also, but it is pretty fast. The presentation that we made, it was done, I think, in under a minute. That's the fastest that I've seen so far. And the video is ready, and it's exactly 30 seconds. Let's play it and see. Look at the animations. Wow. So it was my slide deck. Now that's converted into a 30-second video. It's a very cool hack. So if you really want a visual of the slides that you've created, this is the best way to present. Look at that. Look. And then in the end, it also has the CTA to follow and subscribe. Wow. Yeah. And the same thing, like you could edit the slides. Similarly, you have all those options over here. Some of them are glitchy because it's just recently released. They're going to fix it as they hear more and more feedback and more people try it. So this was videos. Let's do landing pages now. Now, if you see the screen over here, you have to go to prototype. And that's where you can make a landing page. So you can make a landing page for anything that you're selling, or you can make a personal website, basically any website that you want. You can create a design over here, and then you can move it to Cloud Code if you want a finished working product. So let's make the design over here. By the way, the recent tab that you're seeing over here will have everything that you have recently created, and your own designs will come over here. There are some good examples also. If you really want to study what you want to make and what all can you make, there's some amazing examples here. And design system is, like I told you, if you upload your own design theme, your entire design palette, that's something that you can upload over here and it will stay over here and you can keep updating it. All right, let's go back to making a landing page. So I have a very crazy idea for a landing page. So I have a prompt over here where I'm saying that I have a product called an AI pill. It's a physical pill. If you have that pill, you'll get some crazy skills, right? So yeah, let's try that. I'm going to copy this entire prompt here and let's go and paste it over here. So let's say we are giving it as a landing page for AI pill. Okay. We keep it high fidelity, not a wireframe. Wireframe is basically, it's going to draw out some rough sketches and placeholders, but as high fidelity, it's going to give you everything that you need in design. So let's go create, and yeah. So we are not using a design system. We are not adding any screenshots. We are not adding anything else because we're starting from scratch. We're just only giving it a text prompt. So I just paste the prompt over here and see, it says pasted 34 lines. That's what comes over here. And I do send. It starts. Now it's going to do on the left hand side over here. You can also see everything that it is doing right now. So right now it's thinking what to do. Then it will start designing, start wireframing. It'll start looking at what's the visual vocabulary, any transitions that it needs to do, motion. It'll try and do all of that. And now it's already started writing the HTML. Fantastic. And it's actually ready. Isn't this mind blowing? Look at that. It has a ticker on top, which has all the important things, which will try and convert people, convince them. By the way, it's a hypothetical product, right? But look at what it has done. And it is verifying it over here. So let's look at it in full screen. By the way, You can also edit the colors, the theme over here. So it's all green. Can you see? I can change it to, look at that. Look at that. It's mind blowing. Now let's look at the whole thing. Let's do a full screen. See, this is the website that it has made. I don't think any designer can do this, what Claude Design has done in 5 minutes. It is perfect. It may have some glitches, to be honest. Let's say some text may not be aligned really well, but it has done more than 90% of the time. So this product is an AI pill that if you have this pill for 24 hours, you can get any skill, right? So these are the steps. Take your pill, swallow at sunrise, perform. By the way, I did not give it any of this. It has made it up. It's that amazing. I also asked it to make it science backed. So it has added this section also. So we are launching 12 pills. Pick a day, become someone else for it, right? So if you want to rap, you have a rap pill. You have a code pill, you will become like a coding ninja. Public speaking pill, a language pill. If you have this, you can start speaking Chinese. You can start speaking Mandarin, actually. You can start speaking German, French, whatever you want. Guitar pill, gym pill. Oh, somebody should make this product. So this is amazing, right? Look at that. Now, I'm just showing you what the capability is. You can design a bunch of other things that you want. Look at what I've been able to create in 5 minutes. Okay, now let's go back. Now that our mind-blowing landing page is ready, let's make an iOS app. So we go back to Claude Design, the homepage, and now we will name the project as iOS app for AI pill. And I have a prompt for that as well. So let's have this prompt. This is a long detailed prompt, but I am only going to pick up the short one. So let's go here and then we say create. It's going to load this up. I am going to paste the prompt over here. Also, because it does not have the context yet, it's a new project. So I'm going to upload the HTML that it had created over here, right? So let's go here. So I've uploaded the website that it had created and I'm saying, go, make me an iOS app. Now, if you like what Claude Design is doing, I'm also doing a free masterclass for ChatGPT and it's a non-technical one. It's going to take you from a regular ChatGPT user to a ChatGPT master user. It's happening on Sunday and it's absolutely free. The link will be in the description. If you use ChatGPT and if you're not getting the right answers, if you are not very sure of whether it is giving you the right output, try and attend this. It's absolutely free and it's mind-blowing. You'll love it. Okay, now before it goes ahead and makes the app for us, it's asking a few questions like it did earlier also. So let's just see that. Okay. What should the app primarily do? Catalog, order pill. Okay, we want this. What should the home screen feel like? Clinical dashboard? No. No. Pill cabinet. Catalog first? No. Let's do a pill cabinet, a beautiful 3D grid. Okay. Visual direction. Match the PDF. Sure, because it was, I think, pretty nice, pretty slick. So let's do that. Oh, okay. Now let's do this. Apple's Fitness Pro version. How should the pill itself look? Oh my god, there's so many options. What should we do? Okay, this looks interesting. You can also do decide for me if you're not very sure of all these things. Which screen should we build? Home. Okay, let's just do the home screen. Okay. One signature interaction, long press to swallow, hold the pill. Okay, let's do that. And then how many variations do you want? I just want one, just for demonstration purpose. Device frame, yes, iPhone. All right, that's it. Let's go. And it's going to take some time, but it's going to come up with some amazing design. Let's see what it does. And looks like our iOS app is ready over here. Let's do a full screen. So this is the iOS app design. Looks pretty slick. So I had asked it to make only 1 or 2 pages because I did not want to waste my Claude credits over here. But look at that. Look at this font. It's highlighted everything. So I can choose between all these pills. So if I pick up the code pill, it'll open up this page. It basically says that this is a pill if I have, I'll start writing code 24 hours. And if I press this, look at this animation also. Yeah, and then it is saying that the timer has started. How long is it going to get to the peak state? Okay, so that was Claude, the iOS app that we built. Now, let's go and make carousels. Now for carousels, we're going to type over here, carousels for AI pill. Yeah, and we'll keep high fidelity and we'll say create. We'll do the same thing over here. I have the prompt. Let me go and get the prompt for carousels. Here it is. And what we'll also do is we will try and upload the HTML so that it has the reference like we had done previously. We go to attachment and here you go. All you need to do is just activate it. So like it did earlier, it's going to ask you a bunch of questions. What's the palette direction? Clean, clinical, white, pharma, premium, dark. Let's keep premium off white and type system. Okay, I said decide for me. How should the actual pill look like? Decide for me. How should I present this? It is design canvas, scrollable, zoomable, swipe IG preview. Yes, let's do this. How many directions to explore? 3 directions. Go wild. Copy tone, keep it sharp but Final CTA. Let's do this. Swipe indicator, right corner. Pill menu slide icons. Okay, that's good. Any specific tweaks that you want get exposed? Decide for me. And here you go. Let's see what it does now. So this is a carousel that I'm making for the hypothetical product that we created over here, which is the AI pill. You can do so for anything that you do, your work, your business. If you are a coach, if you are brand, for your branded products, whether it is Instagram, whether it is LinkedIn, you can make carousels for all of that. All right, so our carousel is ready and it looks amazing. It is exactly based on the design that we had for our website that we had made and also for the mobile app. And you can change the colors from here, blue, black, fluorescent. I'll let it be over here. And then, yes, you have a ton of options over here to edit and to comment and to draw. And you can also download it as PDF, export it as PPTs, and you can send it to Canva directly if you want to edit it over there. So yeah, this was it. Okay, I didn't show you all of it, right? So let's go. Let's see all of them. Yeah, this is the second one. It made 8. It's not ChatGPT, it's not an app, it's an actual pill. Look at that. Look at the content also it has done, not just the design. Oh my god, that looks agency level. One pill, any skill, 24 hours. Backed by 7 years of lab research, it has made that up on its own. So it's not just designing, it's also thinking. That's the best part over here. Isn't that amazing? I'm going to start using it for sure now. All right, so that was it. That was Claude design and how can you do a bunch of stuff. I told you how can you make slides, how can you make videos, how can you make landing pages or any website that you want, app designs and even carousels. So that's it for today's video, and follow me for more. Everything is in the description. All the prompts that I use, you'll find the link in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.